African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 14th of October, 2023. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupiansk direction, in the course of active operations, units of the Zapad group of forces, supported by aviation and artillery, have repelled 7 attacks by assault groups of 14th, 32nd, and 115th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Ivanovka, Sinkovka, and Timkovka, Kharkov region. The actions of one Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance group have been disrupted close to Lyman-Pervy, Kharkov region. The enemy losses were up to 215 Ukrainian servicemen killed and wounded, 1 tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, and 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system. In Krasny-Lyman direction, as a result of coordinated actions of units of the Center Group of Forces, Army Aviation and Artillery, 2 attacks by assault groups of the 67 ND Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been repelled north of Serebryanka, Donetsk People's Republic. In addition, Armed Forces of Ukraine 21st, 63rd and 67th Mechanized Brigades have been hit close to Torskoy and Yampolovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. The enemy losses were up to 30 military personnel, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 2 motor vehicles. In Donetsk direction, units of the U group of forces, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, have repelled 1 enemy attack and also defeated armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware near Andriivka, Kleshchivka, Kurdiamovka, and Mariinka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses were up to 185 servicemen, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 D-20 howitzer, Akatsia and Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, and 1 Bukoveld electronic warfare station. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces, in cooperation with Army Aviation and Artillery, have inflicted 1 fire attack on manpower concentration areas of Armed Forces of Ukraine's 79th Air Assault and 72nd Mechanized Brigades near Ugledar and Nikolskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses were up to 170 Ukrainian soldiers, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian group of forces, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, have repelled 5 attacks by 23rd and 118th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, as well as the 15th Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine close to Verbovoy and Rabotino, Zaporozhye region. The enemy losses were over 35 Ukrainian servicemen, 1 tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, 1 Stubby howitzer, and 1 U.S.-manufactured M119 gun. In Kherson direction, the Armed Forces of Ukraine 126th Territorial Defense Brigade suffered a fire defeat of manpower and hardware near Berislav, Kherson region. In addition, the activities of 1 Armed Forces of Ukraine sabotage and reconnaissance group on the island of Alyoshkinsky have been suppressed. The enemy losses were more than 40 Ukrainian servicemen, 8 motor vehicles, 1 Jyot-B howitzer, and 3 D-30 guns. Operational tactical and Army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized manpower and military hardware in 115 areas. Air defense facilities have shot down 31 enemy unmanned aerial vehicles close to Nerkovoy, Lugansk People's Republic, Berestovoy, Kharkov region, Verbovoy, Romanovskoye, Zaporozhye region, and Peshchanovka, Kherson region. In total, 488 airplanes, 250 helicopters, 7,821 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 12,598 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,163 fighting vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,764 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 14,230 special military motor vehicles have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.